In August 2005, Alex, the owner of a farm restaurant, went to the mountains to catch rabbits for his business, but instead stumbled upon a severely injured wolf cub. The tiny cub was bleeding heavily and had bite marks from other animals, making it clear that it would not survive without help. Compassionate and careful, Alex carried the cub down the mountain and brought it home. With the assistance of his father, he cleaned and bandaged the cub's wounds and fed it chicken, patiently nursing it back to health. Over time, the wolf cub grew strong, affectionate, and obedient, often snuggling close to Alex, showing a remarkable attachment that reflected both gratitude and trust. Despite the bond the cub formed with Alex, he knew it needed to return to the wild to live a natural life. He attempted several releases, taking the cub to lush meadows and deeper parts of the forest, but each time it returned home, showing loyalty and attachment that outweighed its instinct to stay wild. Realizing that the cub associated him with safety and care, Alex continued to try, eventually releasing it successfully far into the mountains. Still, the cub's repeated returns highlighted the deep emotional connection that had developed between the human and the animal, a connection built on trust, care, and mutual respect. A few years later, Alex returned to the mountains for his business, unaware that danger was awaiting him. A large tree unexpectedly fell, trapping his legs under the snow and leaving him unable to move. Exhausted, freezing, and facing the possibility of death, he resigned himself to his fate. Suddenly, he heard wolves howling and, to his astonishment, a pack of wolves appeared. They began dragging the heavy tree off his legs, and one wolf, seemingly familiar, approached him, licking his face and hands. The care and familiarity of the wolf suggested it might be the same cub Alex had rescued years before. The wolf's actions not only freed him from physical danger, but also offered warmth and protection in the freezing wilderness. With the wolf's help, Alex slowly regained mobility and eventually managed to stand, though his legs were stiff and numb from the ordeal. The wolves stayed with him, lying beside him to keep him warm until he could move safely, before silently disappearing into the snow, leaving only footprints behind. Alex made it home just as darkness fell, profoundly grateful for their unexpected rescue. This extraordinary experience left him reflecting on the powerful bonds that can exist between humans and animals, showing that compassion, kindness, and care can be repaid in the most unexpected and miraculous ways, sometimes even saving a human life, just as he had once saved the wolf cub.